Everyone keeps calling this Giants-Lions game a trap game. It's the NFL, people. There's no such thing as a trap game. They're all must-wins. So let's bring in Dannie Rogers, who's the team reporter for the Detroit Lions, because after this week's Know Your Enemy, I need all you Giants fans not to take the 3-6 Lions so lightly. Danny, thanks for joining us. I mean, there's no secret. To stop the Giants, you have to stop Saquon Barkley. The Seahawks did it, and they held him to 62 total yards in the last Giants loss. So, who's got to have a big day defensively, and how do the Lions neutralize 2-6?
How do you take Saquon Barkley out of a game, practically, is what you're asking. And you can't do that unless he's essentially not playing. So whenever Barkley is in, he's going to be an impact player. I mean, Seahawks were able to pack the box, bring about 9 defensive players in there, and that's what really helped that. With Saquon, you have to be able to match his quickness with quickness and then bring him down as soon as you make contact. So honestly, it's going to be an all hands on deck with this Detroit Lions defense. However, I'm looking for rookie linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez to step up. He's very quick. He's only a rookie, but he doesn't make a ton of mistakes, and he's able to bottle players up. That goes back to his wrestling days. Once he makes contact, he will do anything to get you to the ground, which is exactly what you're going to need against Barkley, who is so difficult to bring down. Over 150 yards last game, and that's coming off of that 62 rushing yard game against the Seahawks. So Barkley has all of his confidence back in. But bring everyone. Everyone's got to come in. You know, Barkley, if he gets a 1 yard, a 2-yard run, an explosive run is soon to follow. He's just chips away at it. So Malcolm Rodriguez is who I'm looking at. And if you can get cornerback Jeff Okudah to come up into the second level, which he did against Dallas with Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, and was able to kind of neutralize those two guys, I think Lions have a pretty good shot here.
All right, they neutralize Zeke and Pollard. So if the Lions do stop 26 and force Daniel Jones to throw, who wins the matchup between the Giants receivers and the Lions pass defense, which is ranked 27th in the league, and why?
Lions pass defense is ranked 27th. However, they're not playing like they're ranked 27th right now. Really, it was a breakout game against Green Bay. 3 interceptions they made Aaron Rodgers throw. He was so uncomfortable in that game, and all 3 of those interceptions coming in the end zone or really close to the goal line. So if you could get a veteran quarterback like Aaron Rodgers that uncomfortable and throw that many picks, I'm taking this Lions secondary all day. They're coming up with forced fumbles. They're recovering fumbles. Last week, the ball wasn't even able to get to the secondary there with Justin Fields, who we know doesn't throw the ball a lot. However, on 4th and 8, when it mattered most and Fields needed to get the ball up in the air and get it downfield to score a touchdown, the defensive front was all over Fields, and he wasn't even able to break that secondary. So right now, my money's on the Detroit Lions secondary. It's led by rookie safety Kirby Joseph, who's been playing out of his mind. He was coming off concussion protocol last week, was still played a full game. So I think he'll be even better this week. And if Malcolm Rodriguez is healthy, he was out last week dealing with an arm injury. He has a brace up his entire right arm. It looks a little weird, but if you've got those 2 guys healthy, I'm taking the Lions D in this one.
All right, it's a defense that's going up against Daniel Jones, who's thrown 145 consecutive passes without an interception. So that's definitely something to look at on Sunday. But let's Riverside it. Giants defensive coordinator Wink Martindale has the Giants D blitzing and running man free more than any other teams around the league. So where and how do you see Jared Goff and the Lions offense taking advantage of such an aggressive defense?
The Lions actually just saw this Martindale defense last season playing against the Baltimore Ravens when Martindale was there as defensive coordinator. So coming in here, and quarterback Jared Goff alluded to it, that they have seen this aggressive defense before, going back to that Ravens game, which was a really close one for the Detroit Lions. So coming up, you know, Jared Goff is going to have to get the ball off quick if those blitzes do make it to him. And he's been finding really quick receivers like Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's able to win his battle in those routes and get the ball in and get quarterback Jared Goff out of trouble. I think the run game is also going to be a big one in this one. If DeAndre Swift can really carry a bigger load than he has, we really haven't seen him be 100% since week 3, but he and Jamal Williams have been really consistent backs and against any defensive front really here. So Jared Goff getting the ball off quick and just simplifying the offense here in this one. The thing when you're going up against an aggressive defense, you don't want to try to outthink them and to try to just get ahead of what they're going to do next. You really have to simplify the offense, and then just be patient, which this Detroit Lions offense was last week against Chicago, sustainable and really patient. And then they were urgent when they needed to be as well. So they've seen this defense before, they have experience with it, and that should give them a lot of confidence.
That was great, Danny, and you gave Giants fans some homework. They got to go back to last year's game against the Ravens to see how Wink Martindale attacked the Lions offense. Danny, thanks again for joining us. That was great.
Thank you, guys.